What's up? Welcome back into another video here on the FanTC Podcast Network YouTube page. We are on day 10 of our 45 days of mock drafts. This one will be coming out Friday morning. We're recording Wednesday night, so if there's any Dalvin Cook news or any other fantasy relevant news, it won't be in this mock draft. It'll probably be in Saturday or Sundays. Make sure to subscribe so that way you don't miss any of the new content. Want to welcome another special appearance here from Eric Wagner out of the Fantasy Hockey Podcast. Eric, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. Let's get into
Awesome.
it.
Yeah, let's do it. So we're switching it up a little bit. We're doing two quarterback, half point per reception, and we're taking away one of the wide receivers from yesterday, so only two wide receivers. We had a little bit of a debate on some potential QB2s on our Thursday episode of the Fantasy Football Podcast, so make sure to check that one out as well. All right, Eric, let's do a randomizer. Let's see where we're drafting from.
This
All right.
spot again.
Went from
Nice.
went from one end all the way to the other, and you're
Yeah.
staying put at number six. So good luck. Let's get into it.
I gotta mute it every time one starts. That's awful.
Every time you join a new one, yes, it is very annoying.
I was really hoping one of the AI would be dumb and I would get one of the big four quarterbacks.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jalen Hurts is out there. I think he's an
Yeah,
auto selection, in my
that's.
opinion. Just he's right there with
I would have rather had one of the other four, but I am accepting Jalen Hurts.
yeah. That's not a bad one to have to accept in that position, but I feel you. Um, Yeah, this is honestly, I hate drafting two QB leagues. I have such an issue with having to take a quarterback like Deshaun
Immediately.
Watson when Travis Kelsey, Cooper Cup, Tyreek Hill, and Austin Eckler are all still on the freaking board. Like, dang.
It's tough out there.
But it's so like, especially if you're in a league that plays 6 point passing touchdown, the quarterback position is valued so high that it makes it so difficult not to just draft them. Um, dang. Luckily, almost everyone else already drafted one quarterback, so I don't know if everyone else is going to be as urgent about drafting their QB2. And basically everyone up through Lawrence has a pretty good wide QB1. I'm going to go Travis Kelsey, get the difference maker in a 12-point league. There's going to be a lot of times I'm going up against no-name tight ends in a 12-team league. Then I'm also just going to go with an absolute difference maker as well. It's really a coin flip between these two. Both these quarterbacks have injury issues, but I just think overall Cooper Cup is way more of a necessity on the Rams offense. So I'm going to take him, but it's a coin flip between him and Tyreek Hill for me. I think they were clearly the last two of the elite tier wide receivers.
Hmm. I think that I will go with a little bit of Saquon Barkley, maybe?
Saquon, don't blame you. It's good value there. So far, my strategy to not worry about quarterbacks really freaking paying off for me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would have been really kicking myself if I would have drafted Deshaun Watson over Cooper Cup or Travis Kelsey and not another quarterback gets taken. That would be hurtful, but okay with it so far.
I think. Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to go Devontae Adams. I don't love the Vegas quarterback situation, but Devontae's an animal.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. I think I would also take Devonte Adams. At least over the other wide receivers that were there. Like Chris Olave could break out into that absolute elite tier this year, but I I think in a little bit Devonte Adams made Derek Carr last year. Like I don't think Derek Carr is going to be
Yeah.
able to replicate and push Chris Olave over the elite threshold. So now that we're back to me, I am going to go ahead and definitely take um, one quarterback now because I do think Tua. There's a little bit of a teardrop after Tua. I would actually have taken him over Dak Prescott still. I think if I actually would have known Tua would have fallen all the way back to me, I probably would have taken Tyreek Hill with the first guy just because I would have been able to stack him pretty easy. I think that's a really solid stack. Um, so it's a little bit of the issue of going Travis Kelsey super early is now like I feel like do I get an elite wide receiver two on my team and go zero RB, or do I grab one of those good running backs? I mean, Tony Pollard's really tough to pass up right now. I drafted him last time, but I'm going to see what happens when I go zero running back because I haven't fully committed to a zero running back build in any of these mock drafts yet. So might as well do it when we have to draft two quarterbacks. And look at all the running backs go. Wow, Najee and Jameer Gibbs over Tony Pollard. That would, I think, be a
I
mistake.
was really wanting either Travis Etienne or Tony Pollard.
Don't blame you. Those I would, I would have as well. Especially when the next one off the board would be Kenneth Aaron Jones or Joe Mixon. That's a tough bunch to choose between.
I like Aaron Jones, but oh man, I might go back to the receiver well here. I love me some DK Metcalf, but there are a lot of targets on that team. Who's on the board for tight ends? I don't really love Kittle. Maybe I will go Aaron Jones. That's a lie. I'm going to go Keenan Allen.
Oh, nice. I thought you were 100% going running back there, so that's a little bit of a surprise, but I do not mind it.
I still get my Aaron Jones.
Yeah, look at that.
We love to see it.
Absolutely. Oh my fucking god, man! Are you kidding
You
me? I wanted
wanted
to go
Mixon
Miles
real
Sanders,
bad?
Joe Mixon so bad. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna go zero running back and get two running backs with a chance to get 300 plus opportunities. Oh, damn,
That
damn,
was
damn. That sucks. Oh man, that just put me in a friggin' blender. All right, maybe we commit for another two rounds. Who do we have available? Okay, none of those. I can't take one of those wide receivers. I already got Tua. No, I have a little bit of a strategy in 2Q big. I'm not going to worry about a quarterback. I hate to do it, but I think he's clearly the best option on the board until we know where Dalvin Cook goes. I'm going to go J.K. Dobbins. Hopefully he's healthy this year. I'm
Mm-hmm.
actually going to take the same strategy with two players, kind of both coming off the injury last year. Took a little bit to get going, had solid ending of the years, and go J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers. Now, considering I was wanting that to be Miles Sanders, Joe Mixon, that's a pretty big fucking disappointment.
Disappointing, yeah.
That sucks. Who are you looking at right now?
Just about everybody, honestly.
Yeah,
Javonte Williams kind of piques my interest, but I feel like I could get back to him with my next pick.
that is. I feel you have to play the ADP game a little bit there.
I don't love any of the tight ends where I'm at right now either. Darren Waller was a pain in the ass for me last year.
Yeah, I mean, and also Daniel Jones hasn't been able to proven to be able to keep any wide receiver or tight end a valuable fantasy asset. So I don't know if aging Darren Waller is the guy to do it, but maybe.
Yeah. Dallas Goddard already? Oh, come on. That was who I was going to fall back on. Stack him with fucking Hurts, that piece of shit.
Team 8 with the snipe job on Eric. Love to see it.
Fuck. All right. I'm going to go Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh, well, upside play. I don't mind it. Damn, a lot of running backs went. Oh, but you get your guy if you want him.
Yes, I do. Although I also kind of like Pacheco here. I just don't know about the role he's going to get with the Chiefs offense.
Yep. Both those guys have question marks. That's why they're kind of falling a little bit in drafts.
I'm looking
Javante
at
has Dylan coming back off the injury. He says he'll be ready to go, but it kind of depends on when the team is
yeah.
ready to put him out there. The fact I've made it this far and there hasn't been a quarterback taken since the 4.9 pick. I think that there's extreme value on just some of these quarterbacks in general, but I really just want to fall back and just take Matthew Stafford to just really fucking get at you and Nick. But since I have a little bit of a safety net at tight end, I'm not ever gonna have to worry about picking up or dropping one besides the bye week. Hopefully, um, I'm gonna take the shot on Anthony Richardson. 2 QB league. I know I can get a
Mhm.
safe third guy super late. He's my, QB2. Potentially QB1 if he breaks out like a lot of people are projecting. Not the biggest fan of it, but in 2 QB options, leagues, I think he's an all right option. Cooper Cup, T. Higgins. We're gonna go ahead and just quickly add Mike Evans to this wide receiver core. I think Mike Evans is still gonna be an okay fantasy asset if you're getting him to be a flex or a wide receiver 3 on your team. I think that's perfectly fine value for Mike Evans.
Hmm. Think I'm gonna go. Oh, no. Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the bane of my existence, Aaron Rodgers.
I think he's probably the right choice if you want to draft one of those quarterbacks right now. I think you could maybe make the argument for Geno Smith just based off of last year, but I do think Aaron Rodgers is going to be a little bit reinvigorated in the New York uniform.
All right. Am I ever gonna draft a tight end? That is indeed the question. The answer is not now. I'm gonna go back to the well and take Khalil Herbert again.
Seems like that's a well that you were going to find yourself in a little bit this draft season.
I really think he is going to have that starting job. He was so good when he took over from Monty last year. And I know he brought in Foreman, but like Herbert's, I guess Foreman was pretty goddamn good at the end of last year, too.
Yeah. All right. Holy crap. Basically, every safe pick that I thought I was going to be able to take in one of these two picks got taken in between Anthony Richardson and my current pick. Dang. Uh, Kyler Murray, who I was considering taking, Matthew Stafford, Derek Carr, which I really wasn't, Russell Wilson, Jared Goff, all of them got taken. So, all right. Let's see. Let's go to flex here. Luckily, we don't have to worry about tight end. Who's my running backs? J.K. Cam Akers. Holy shit. Okay, gotta add running backs. It's gotta be the main focus. Who can get on the field? Give me some value. Take Zach Charbonnet, just because I don't think you draft rookie tight ends unless you really plan to play them pretty soon now. Or not
Running backs.
running backs. You don't draft an early running back and then just not play them. So I'd imagine he's going to get a little bit of work. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, we definitely need to probably add another running back. Antonio Gibson. I don't love drafting Antonio Gibson if I'm being honest, but just where I'm at, I think he in point five or full point PPR, I just think he's gonna have a lot more potential value than you're getting out of Brian Robinson. So if you're playing in a non PPR, you can go with um, Brian Robinson over him, but in the format we're in, I think Gibson's the right pick there.
I'm gonna go ahead and take myself another rookie receiver in Zay Flowers, probably. Let me just have another look real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, don't blame me on that pick. I think rookie with breakout potential, never a bad idea to take.
And maybe a little bit of Elijah Moore.
All right. Since I went slightly zero RB, I'm going to go ahead and take Jerick McKinnon this time just because he could be a value in the Chiefs offense again. So I don't mind picking him up. And then I think that's going to make me content with running backs. I don't really feel like I need to add any more. I have Cup, Higgins, Evans in my wide receiver room. Oh, God, I hate these wide receivers. Um,
Oh, they're
Dang,
left. I
that's
thought you meant on your team. I was like, your wideouts are fine. What are you talking about?
no, I actually love those three guys this year.
Yeah.
It's the ones that are out here available in the 12th round that I'm just not a fan of. Yeah, I
Makes
don't really
sense.
think I'm going to draft any of those. I think I'm going to go ahead and take. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not going to draft another quarterback because those are all terrible. Any other running backs? Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess wide receiver, I feel like could have the most potential this year out of Alan Lazard, Jacoby Myers, Adam Thielen, Tyler Boyd, Darnell Mooney, Rondale Moore. Uh, I don't know if I could give me. Just give me Tyler Boyd. I don't know. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even know what to do there. I need to find something to give me some confidence in who I'm drafting in these later rounds.
I'm going to go ahead and take, I think, Gerald Everett. He's going to be on a good offense. Hopefully, he scores some touchdowns.
Yep. Yeah, I like him out of the options you had there to pick up a tight end. I mean, at that point, it's basically him or Tyler Higbee, unless you just want to take an insane shot on Juwan Johnson or something. But
I
it's
was
also,
honestly considering waiting longer and taking fucking Juwan, but
yeah, yeah, I wouldn't have blamed you. Um,
another running back for me, huh? I'll take the Raheem Mostert stock, see if he can't end up with that starting job.
yep, don't mind it. Just gonna do the same thing as you. I'm gonna take the Jeff Wilson stock and just hope that I get the right one as well. And then okay, let's see. Any quarterback I want to add here with my last pick? Anyone with breakout potential? C.J. Stroud. Don't think so. Sam Howell, no. Trey Lance, no. Brock Purdy, no. But he could be though. Mac Jones, no. Jimmy G, Desmond Ritter, Ryan Tannehill. He sometimes has fantasy value. Last pick in the draft. Never mind. We're going Romeo Dobbs since he's still out there. He's got a little bit of camp buzz, so I'll ride the Romeo Dubs hype train.
Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with. Why not? Let's do CJ Stroud.
There you go. Stick to your guns. Love to see it. All right, wrapping up our mock draft here. Eric ends up with Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, and C.J. Stroud in his quarterback room. I would say that's a pretty solid quarterback room overall for a 2 QB team. Saquon, Aaron Jones, Javonte Williams, Khalil Herbert, Raheem Mostert in the running back room. Wide receivers, Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Zay Flowers, and Elijah Moore. And then tight end Gerald Everett. So I think your tight end's your biggest weakness for sure out of
Yeah,
that draft. But I mean, you're at that streaming level. I mean, anyone from probably Fryermuth down could get dropped at any point, and you'll have the potential to pick up. So don't really hate just waiting at that point. And then on my team, Tua and Anthony Richardson will be leading our quarterback room. I think since he didn't get drafted, I think I'd probably go back and drop Tyler Boyd or Jeff Wilson and go pick up Brock Purdy immediately after this draft ended just to have a third quarterback in case Richardson's not the starter week one. Granted, Purdy may also not be the starter week one depending on his injury, but I think there's a better chance of being able to pick up Sam Darnold or Trey Lance other than another
yeah,
random quarterback. Okay, running back room. Sorry, J.K. Dobbins, Cam Akers after the fatal Miles Sanders, Joe Mixon, 2 picks right before my turn. Zach Charbonnet, Antonio Gibson, Jerick McKinnon, Jeff Wilson. Wide receivers: Cooper Kupp, T. Higgins, Mike Evans, Tyler Boyd, Romeo Dobbs, and then tight end the great Travis Kelsey. So don't mind that one. Like I said, I think I'd probably go pick up a third quarterback immediately and drop one of these players, either Tyler Boyd or Jeff Wilson, just because I think I would need a little bit more security in the quarterback position. That's a little risky going with Tua and Anthony Richardson to start your season.
you got the guy who might not start and the guy who is probably still concussed from last year.
Yeah, absolutely. One concussion away from being sapped the entire season, so and just ruining your fantasy season. I think drafting him is so scary. But if he finds a way to stay healthy, he could be good for fantasy. So it's just tough.
Oh yeah,
But
I
all
mean
right,
he heaves the ball down. Got the fastest
absolutely,
receivers in the fucking world.
yeah. And Devon A. Chain, the rookie running back, supposed to be like super fucking fast. Also, no surprise.
Did
So
you see the Madden ratings that got released? The Dolphins have the two fastest wide receivers and the two fastest running backs in the game.
is it
It's
Mostert
Mostert
and
and whatever his name is.
Devon A. Chain?
Yeah.
Dang. And the two fastest wide receivers. They're going to be a cheat code on Madden then. You just
Oh
go in
yeah.
there. I mean, all you got
Easily.
to do is just, I mean, because you know they're all going to have juke moves too. So that's just going to be
Yeah.
insane. Dang. Chiefs play him over in Germany this year. That's going to be pretty cool.
You
Nice,
should go to
nice
that game.
early morning. Ah, I should go to that game. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Put it on the company credit card.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right. All right. Peace out, Eric. Peace out, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. See you later.
See ya.